Armando gone. It's down to Daniel Black and Draven Wild. A chosen of the light and a former follower of the light. Draven Wild's moving nutty, you know. The Fallen have gone solo. It seems they've gone away from the light. The Fallen are like 4-time, 5-time tag team champions. They are one of the greatest tag teams, if not the greatest tag team in the history of RPW. Draven Wild's never been a singles champion. He's looking at the randomizer championship, though. El Normando making his way away, and Draven Wild no longer a follower of the light. And he's doing it just fine, ladies and gentlemen, as Draven Wild tags on a championship to his record. Daniel Black, huge statement indeed. Can't let Chase go that easy. I want the IC championship back around my waist. Me and Big Daddy coming for those Toxic tag titles. Has your twin brother mentioned about Toxic this week? If it's happening, I don't know. I don't know. Gonna have to ask him. We shall see. Smiley. Oh, Sibs gets the knees up. I was gonna say Smiley's cooking. Sibs, lovely reversal. Just in time. And the Universal Champion now finally getting back involved belly to belly. Smiley had a great start, but Sibs is not one to go down lightly, folks. Sibs is not one to go down lightly. That's for sure, but oh, big headbutt. From the matches I've said, Christmas Carnage is going to be big, ladies and gentlemen. Dino RK Lamin, that has match of the year potential right there. Sibs over to the corner. You know what follows this? He's going to count down with the crowd. 3, 2, 1 from the corner. There's a Claymore. Smiley busted open. Middle of the ring. He started amazing. Does he have the resiliency to kick out? No, he does not, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I was saying. He started off so well, but he does not have the resilience, folks. One Claymore gets it done. The Universal Champion, and there's a WOAH Warzone GM. The illustrious Jocko stares it down as Sibs. Jocko and Sibs, he's looking at the Universal Championship. I think it's a very fun show. March 16th, if we have next week off. March 9th is week 200. Yeah, we have a week off, remember. That's a good point. March 16th, it'll be near the end of the season, I'm sure. How very exciting. It normally comes to, like, Mania is normally around 50 weeks. That's how it normally works out. Because week 150 or 149 was like the first show of this season. So it'll be about 50 weeks. That's cool. The right hand is down low to Mugiardi. Regents Mania 4 might happen week 200. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It normally comes around then. It normally happens around then. Because I think, like, wasn't like show 100, like the first show of season 2? Week 100, the first show of season 2, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong, but I think so. Norm, I don't know how he's lifting up Mugiardi. But he is. Mugi's not one to give up, though. Got to appreciate the boss letting us have that week off. It'll be nice not to work the dates over Christmas period like the indies used to make us do. It's always nice to have a week off. That's for sure. As Norm, just like Sibs, he got dominated a lot of that match, but it did not matter. In the end, he choked out Mugiardi. Secure my guaranteed World Tower Shot against Guardians for miles. Thanking the draft for me from what was on playing for enough Fury, which I'm pushing for the. I want a true challenge where be the King of the Ring. That's why I'm. Oh, damn. Jocko basically says Daniel is not a worthy challenge for the King of the Ring winner. That's why he wants Sibs. Damn, dude. Jocko basically saying Daniel's not a worthy world champion, so he wants Sibs. Bro ruined his own surprise. Kilpatrick gave a spot to Jocko for the YouTube title match to win the title. He did indeed. Kilpatrick's had a weird career, man. He's been involved with some weird and random stuff here and there. Some weird and random stuff. Spiral busted open to the top rope, though. Spiral's got some good moves on him, you know. What am I seeing Spiral with his GMK? Share the ring one day. And Spiral's going to advance in the illustrious tournament. Kilpatrick returns. I don't think in the way that he would have hoped for. career so much, but again, this is RPW. That's what RPW is all about, is the upsets, the big moments, the matches that we think we know the outcome to, and then all of a sudden, you never know. All of a sudden, you get that shock factor, like Chase Cruz beating Sibs. Like when Sibs Hurt beat Lamin. Like when Kaiju Jaeger became US champion. You get those upsets for a reason, folks. This is RPW. Nothing is set in stone. That's for sure. I would love to see Clara Ray with a world title match, though. I think it'd be fantastic. Dawn looks terrifying. She looks absolutely terrifying. Good for a springboard. Tiffany Wood takes Clara Ray down. Nicole with the table. She drops it. Clara to the outside. 2 tables in the ring. Dawn and Nicole left alone. I don't know how she does it, but Tiffany just keeps stooping to a new low. Damn. That's not what you want to hear after getting a new look. 1 table in the ring. Dawn takes Nicole over to it, ladies and gentlemen. And it will be the Final Testament versus the Final Testament. Welcome back, Nicole O'Grady. Tiffany Wu threw Clara Ray out of the ring, so Clara couldn't be near the tables. You guys stuck along with it. Oh, throughout some of the drama. What a spine buster. Oh, Rick is distracted by the turnbuckle. Paul Bryan just might be the coolest RPW superstar. He's a good man. Rick was distracted. Chase Cruz and Bob, this is one of those matches that just blow your socks off. You don't expect it to be. Oh, and then it's one of the best matches of the night. That's exactly what this type of match is. You don't expect much from it. And then it absolutely blows your socks off. Chase Cruz spins around. Bold Bryan planted. How is his resiliency is the question. Rick was so slow on the count. He was so slow on the count. Chase Cruz top turn. Buckle with a little frog splash down. This one of those matches that whenever you see it, you know it'll be an interesting match. I love these 2 superstars and they're putting on a classic. As Bold Bryan keeps this one alive and keeps his illustrious tournament hopes alive. Chase Cruz with a submission. Haven't had a submission win on the show just yet. And we are not going to get one just yet. Bold Bryan breaks out of it. Both superstars back up to their feet. Bold Bryan straight into action. Down goes Chase Cruz with a power driver. Hooked that leg away from the ropes. And Bold Bryan attempts to pin the Intercontinental Champion, but he kicks out 2. Bryan top rope yet again. Big elbow drop right to the heart of Chase Cruz. Identical position for the pinfall on the Intercontinental Champion. As Bold Bryan, Adam Sana not happy, 2 thumbs down. Bold Bryan has just pinned the Intercontinental Champion. Could we see Intercontinental Champion Bold Bryan in the future? He just pinned the champion, and sometimes when you pin the champion, that puts you right up there. Man is looking absolutely amazing. Outlaw has been bullied in every match he's had. He's not got off to the best of starts, has he? He's not got off to the best of starts. I like Outlaw too. I don't think he's bad necessarily. I don't think he's bad. He's had 1, so this is his 2nd singles match, and he's had a tag match. I don't think he's a bad wrestler. He's definitely got off to a bad start though. And it may be 0-3. It is indeed. I think Outlaw, I mean, he's been talking to Big Daddy X about teaming. I think that might be needed, folks. I think Outlaw might need a tag team partner. Outlaw might need to have a team talk. Outlaw might need to talk to himself and have a little monologue to himself, because yeah, 0-3. One of my favorite superstars on WOAH Warzone currently. He is so fun to watch. He is so fun to watch. And pairing him with Street Money. I mean, they're doing some nice tag team maneuvers. The two Americans with a big shoulder block. Luca wants the tag. And Luca gets the tag. As he's met with the strength of Tay Jones, but the speed of Luka Novak. Nice reversal there. Luka to the outside. I'm not too sure why. Middle rope. Goes Novak. Jocko dodger. Jocko basically said, you're not a worthy... Oh, what a maneuver! Jocko basically said, you're not a worthy world champ for the King of the Ring, so he's going after Sibs at Christmas Carnage. So I'm assuming it'll be Daniel v. Brandon Bombs. Tay can become a good superstar in the tag team and IC divisions. I can see, I mean, it might be crazy. I can see Tay Jones in the world title division, personally. I really, really can. Street Money. Thanks for coming. Middle of the ring. Tay Jones rolled out. Rain Benz with the pin out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. And Luka Novak and Rain Benz with a win. Street Money takes the pin again. I'm pretty sure Street Money has lost every match for him and Tay Jones. Tay's not going to be happy. I don't think that tag team's going to last too long. As Bobby goes top rope for a second twisted bob, but lands and moves out of the way. What a reversal right at the end. Goddess in the corner. What a reversal indeed. Lands a former Regents Rumble winner as well. The accolades of these two go sky high. Two former Regents Mania main event winners. DDT. Hook of the leg, and the Goddess kicks out at 2.5. The Goddess kicks out at 2.5. You can see the crowd holding up the twos. I think this should have been the main event personally. But I think the illustrious tournament wanted to main event. Oh, instead, face first goes the Goddess. She pops right back up, though. Kick to the midsection. And goes for a DDT of her own. What a sequence between the two. Hook of the leg. Oh, how close can you get? Oh, my God. How close can you get? What a sequence that was. What a sequence. Crowd on their feet for the Goddess. Again, these two tag together as well. Oh, big reversal. Big reversal from the Goddess. Perfectly positioned for a twisted bomb connecting. Hook of the leg. Middle of the ring. And the Goddess stands tall on WOAH Warzone on the week of their Christmas Carnage Evolution Championship match, ladies and gentlemen. The Goddess stands tall going into the championship match. On the rope, using that top rope to wrench his arm back. Gore top rope. This is risky from the big man. Double axe handed to the back of the head, though. He gets it done, rolls him through. Hooks that leg, the crowd is counting along. And he gets a 2 count, folks. Gore likes getting the crowd on their feet. He wants to make sure the crowd are enjoying what he's doing to his opponent. Lovely reversal in the corner. Again, wrenching that arm. Rick, move out of the way, because Gore is on his way. Brutal knee strike throws him down away from the ropes. Hooks that leg, and Cole might be knocked out cold from that knee strike. No. Kicks out at 2.5 again. Even the bloodied nose. Colm stays in it. Gore is cooking. And these are the brutal submissions that I want to see from Gore, ladies and gentlemen. Vintage Gore in the main event. The knee to the back of the neck. Gore with a submission win. And those are the victories I want to see from Gore. Using the submission, using his strength, bending Colm in half. Gore advances in the illustrious tournament. And I, for one, would love to see Gore go all the way and take on the Universal Champion after winning the illustrious tournament, ladies and gentlemen.